see you in the land of Mordor. Death awaits you at the border. Pass on through the gates of fun. Destroy the ring of power and wonder.
Hi, Roman Daisel here, looking at another Middle-earth role-playing campaign module. Going to be looking at Umbar and the Haven of the Corsairs. This was released by Iron Crown Enterprises back in 1982. Number 2400 in their series. It was the second campaign module that they released. And it basically details the port of Umbar, which figures in Lord of the Rings. For those who read the book and know the movie, Umbar was a black Numenorean stronghold during the War of the Last Alliance, and they sent troops to help Sauron. After that war, they fought wars with Gondor for supremacy on the open sea, and at times Gondor conquered Umbar but always lost it later on in life. And then during the Gondorian Civil War in the 15th century, Umbar became the base for the rebels of that civil war when they were defeated. So there's a lot of history between Gondor and Umbar for supremacy in the Bay of Belfalas. Lord of the Rings, the War of the Ring, it is the Black Fleet from Umbar who assails the coast of Gondor and draws strength away from Minas Tirith when Sauron attacks. They sack Pelargir and they're heading for Linhur when Aragorn and the army of the dead arrive and drive them out. So it is a very important region. So this book contains 5 black and white maps, 6 major floor plans, and it comes with a 16 by 20 color map. So you can see the surrounding area, the sea. You can see the city of Umbar is right there, and it's in the Bay of Umbar, and it gives the environs. There is also another smaller Dunedain port, or black Numenorean port of Dusaland, and it's pretty cool how they've gone further south. You flip this over, and you got a major floor. When you flip it over, you have the major plan of the city of Umbar. And you can see the port area, the military port area. Now, I bought this book from eBay when I was in Korea because this had been discontinued by the time I started collecting the Middle-earth role-playing game, and it was very hard to find. It wasn't until eBay started up and I was able to buy this. This wasn't cheap, and for the condition I got it, it was pretty good. So this goes like any other campaign book. It gives you a general history in a brief timeline. And the political structure, this one's starting in 1607 of the Third Age, so this is before the Great Plague. So Umbar is currently controlled by the Corsairs, the descendants of the rebels during the Gondorian Civil War of the 1410. And it gives you the general descriptions of the power, organization, military, who's in charge. They're generic non-playing characters. You can interchange them in any era. Then it has the people and the cultures. It talks about the Dunedain Black Numenoreans and the Dunedain Corsairs, as well as the Haradrim. It talks about the ecology of Umbar, so the nether regions. It gives you a city plan, which includes the sewer system. So you get a lot of thieves guild. And then you have floor plans for certain places, certain inns and bars, taverns. This book also gave you some fortresses to look at. So basically, you're just a bunch of, it's sort of like D&D, you're a bunch of adventurers looking for gold and treasure, trying to do stuff. I was always more interested in the military tables to actually lead armies. So it gives you organizations like a wizards guild, smugglers, thieves guild. So it's more of a cityscape adventure than an actual country area. What was also cool was it gives you the shipbuilding designs. And it talks about the Black Numenorean designs, the Corsair designs, and the Haradrim designs, as well as the Corsair war fleet. This is pretty cool. You can actually use a ship. It talks about naval warfare, so if you wanted to, you could actually have adventures on the water. And that's what I did. I had a couple of adventures on the water with some other books that I had. It talks about the dark religion, how the rise of Sauron starts to come back. And then it also has the castles of Umbar. Again, it gives you some suggested adventures and random people and places in Umbar. Nothing too specific. And then it has Umbar at other times. So it gives you different timelines. All the way up to the War of the Ring. That's about it for Umbar and the Havens of Corsairs. Never actually played with this book with other people as a GM or anything, but I have used this in my own little solitaire as a military campaign with the Umbarian Navy against the Gondorian Navy. I also tend to use these campaign modules and their military stats for my Lord of the Rings Games Workshop strategy battle game. I mix and match them both, so it's pretty cool that way. Anyway, until next time, I'm out of here.
Shadows increasing.